Ever feel drained after a conversation or interaction? That's often a sign your boundaries are being crossed. Healthy boundaries are invisible lines that protect your energy, time, and values. They're not walls. They're filters. When you set them, you're not being rude. You're being clear. People who respect you will respect your boundaries. And those who don't? That tells you everything you need to know. Boundaries aren't selfish. They're essential for self-respect. One of the biggest myths? That setting boundaries means conflict. In reality, boundaries prevent conflict. When you clearly communicate your needs, like not answering work emails after 7 p.m. or needing alone time, you reduce misunderstandings. It's not about controlling others, it's about managing your own space. Boundaries create predictability and trust. People know what to expect from you, and you know what you're willing to give. That's how mutual respect is built. Not all boundaries are spoken. Some are energetic or behavioral. For example, choosing not to engage in gossip or walking away from toxic conversations is a boundary. You don't always need to explain yourself. Your actions can speak louder than words. The key is consistency. When you honor your own limits, others learn to honor them too. Boundaries aren't just about saying no. They're about saying yes to what truly matters. Guilt often shows up when we start setting boundaries, especially if we're used to people-pleasing. But guilt isn't a sign you're doing something wrong. It's a sign you're doing something new. You're not responsible for other people's reactions to your boundaries. You're only responsible for being clear and kind. Over time, guilt fades and is replaced by peace. The more you practice, the more natural it becomes. Boundaries are a muscle. Use them. Healthy boundaries don't push people away. They bring the right people closer. When you're clear about your needs, you attract relationships built on honesty and respect. You stop overextending and start connecting authentically. Boundaries aren't about being tough. They're about being true to yourself. And when you're true to yourself, you give others permission to do the same. That's how understanding grows. That's how respect becomes mutual. And that's how real connection begins.